The purpose of operating room efficiency dashboards is to provide metrics around core performance indicators centered around how well the operating rooms are being utilized throughout the organization. These specific OR metrics provide detailed views on the overall hospital level down to the individual operating room itself. Several clients have used operating room efficiency metrics to ensure surgical resources are being used efficiently and effectively, using these metrics to benchmark and monitor the performance of their operating room facilities. This data provides insight into where revenue is potentially being lost or can be generated. This information gives great value to an organization to improve intraoperative workflow and resource scheduling practices. Let's review some of the content we have in our OR efficiency dashboards. What you'll see here is an overall view on OR room or operating room volumes. These range anywhere from OR volumes itself, such as OR case and minutes by facility and date, as well as the OR case and minutes by room and date. And you'll see here that it's separated by inpatient, outpatient, and post-op admits. This specifies patient class. So if someone comes in as an inpatient for surgery, these are indicated by the blue marker on the graph. And the wider outpatient surgeries that are taking place are in orange. And these also include any sort of patient that may start as an outpatient but eventually was admitted to inpatient services. You'll see the trend line through there, which an average of length of stay in minutes for the OR room compared to the amount of volume per each day in the month of June. The next one you see is OR case in minutes by room and date. And this is the more detailed level graph where you can actually filter to each particular room to find the counts of inpatient, outpatient, post-op admit, patients or procedures that happen in the OR. Once again, compared to the average length of stay for that particular OR room. All of these are filterable by surgery date, service, facility room, primary surgeon, and day of week. For example, all the room numbers can be selected and the facilities. If we go to Fusion Health, you'll notice all the graphs will update accordingly. Same as service for all visualizations as well. The next visualization reviews first case on-time starts. Typically, what we do is have a minutes late grouping, and that's how we have a hierarchy for each one of these cases. You'll see that the red indicates 20 plus minutes that the actual first case was late. Orange indicates 11 to 20 minutes late. Yellow, 1 to 10 minutes, and green is what we want, which would be on-time starts. Pick by day of week, and you can look through and filter by each facility. And then we have all case on-time compliance. This indicates if it was the first case or not, what the scheduled time compared to the actual start time of the procedure was done. You can see some outliers. Once again, it is broken down by the minutes late grouping. The next visualization is length of stay. What this length of stay graphic represents for operation room efficiency is the simple fact of how long that we spend in each part of the perioperative spectrum. For example, preoperative, intraoperative, or postoperative recovery. You'll see that this is done in average length of stay in minutes and broken down by recovery room, preoperative room, and actual in-room time. The cancellation rate and volume indicates whether or not a surgery was canceled before the procedure was performed, as well as the number of overall cases that were canceled. So you will see the percentage rate as well as the overall trend line in the number of cases that were actually canceled. The cancellation pockets indicate what type of cancellation it was. For example, cases that were canceled in the OR room. Turnaround summary shows turnaround and turnover times. We want to see how long it takes a particular surgeon or an operating room to finish the previous case and start the next case, including OR room turnover. We want to see that average in minutes. Once again, the average turnaround time can be filtered by patient class, facility, and the physical room. Add-on cases and case duration summary. With add-ons, we want to see how many add-ons we had in a single day. This might flex our OR capacity as well as slow patient throughput. Case duration summary looks at actual versus scheduled. So how long a scheduled case was supposed to take versus how long it actually took to perform the procedure. These are broken down into buckets for over, under, and case was compliant. Case duration summary also broken down and hierarchied by the OR case class name. So you'll see here, orange indicates scheduled cases, red indicates urgent cases, light blue Class A emergency cases, green Class B emergency cases, yellow Class C emergency cases, and purple is an elective procedure. And if there's no chosen case class, you'll see blue, and trauma is indicated by pink. This solution is part of our Fusion accelerators, meaning we will use your current data sources and current tool stack to create a rapid deployment of operating room efficiency analytics. Our expertise will help get your customers the necessary data needed to make operational decisions for surgical services much faster than traditional implementation methods. Is your organization considering an operating room efficiency project? We are happy to share our experience.